What's the deal, man? What's the deal? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video, y'all. In today's video, I'm gonna show y'all how I flipped $577 to $2,000 in one trade. But the trade's still running though. It ain't over. The trade is still running. I'm gonna show y'all my take profit. I'm gonna show y'all my entry. I'm gonna show y'all why I got in this trade and basically like my trading strategy and what I completely look for every day, every time I get inside the market. So without further ado, man, let's get straight into the video. All right, y'all. So in this video, I'm gonna show y'all basically like what I was thinking when I got in this trade, my entry point, my exit point, and yeah, everything like that. So uh these two lines that I got marked up right here is basically my entry point and the day that I got inside of this trade. So this orange line indicates where the entry point where I got in, and this is the day. So I got in on this day, Monday on the 28th, and got in around 1-4. I think my trade said 14995. Let me double check for y'all because I want to give y'all facts. 14995. So this is not correct. 14995. Alright, so that was my entry point, and I entered on the 28th, y'all. So alright, so the reason why I got into this trade, because it's for one simple reason. Just keep it simple, stupid. What they say, the acronym for that was KISS or something like that. I don't know. But basically, I seen prices breaking highs, and if y'all haven't watched my previous videos, I continue to stress about how do you know when price is in a downtrend, and how do you know when price is in an uptrend. You know when price is in a downtrend because you got price breaking lows. So yeah, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by prices breaking lows? So when you got price right here, for example, price had a low right here and it broke it and it pulled back and then it made a new low. Well, wait, price had a low right here, it came and it broke it right here, it pulled back and it made a new low. It made a new low because it broke this previous low that was right here, y'all. It made a new low because it broke this previous low and it came and broke lower, and this is a new low for me. So when price is continuously breaking lows in the downtrend, I know that it's safe to get into sales. When price is breaking highs in the uptrend, I know that it's safe to get into buys. So if I'm looking at this, I can see price made a low right here. Price made a low right here, and this was a previous high. But in the video before this one, I was telling y'all that in order for me to count this as a change of character, I wanted price to break this level, the previous low. So this was a previous low for me on a 1 hour time frame, and I wanted to see price break above it, and it did just that. Right, so that was my confirmation for me that price is officially in the uptrend. So if you I got so many referrals. If you haven't watched my last video, make sure y'all go see why I use this smart money concept indicator, because it's very useful, very much so. Okay, so when price broke that high, it gave me a confirmation that we was in the uptrend. Okay, and then we had a a demand zone down here on a 1 hour time frame. All right, so we marked that up. That's a demand zone. And then we can turn it off because I don't want to confuse y'all. Turn that off. And then price, like I told y'all, like price didn't tap into it, but it did, because you can see like it's an imbalance right here. This is imbalance, and price tapped into the imbalance and not the actual demand zone. So it tapped into it, and then it came and it broke the previous low again. So this is another confirmation for me, letting me know that price is going to continue higher. So in this case, this was a high for us. So price came up and it created a new high. All right, this was our overall high. So when price pulled back, this is my thought process of when I'm getting inside of this trade. When price pulled back and it tapped into a major demand area in an imbalance. Okay, it tapped into that area and then it broke back above a previous low. right? So when it broke back above a previous low, I already knew that price wanted to go up. Me paying attention to the fundamentals for that day that I got inside the market, it also said that price was going to rise, and the percentages and everything like that gave me indication that the price was going to continue to go higher, and it wasn't in a pullback stage. So I got inside the market. I actually got inside the market and fell asleep because, like, if y'all don't know what the type of job that I have to analyze the market and get inside the trade and then take a nap, and by the time I get up, I'm headed back to work. And on my way to work, I'm just managing my trade and looking at key levels and everything like that. So I actually did fall into drawdown, but it wasn't nothing major, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a little bit of drawdown or whatever, but overall price broke the highs again. So it came back above this level, and I turned on this session indicator because I wanted to show y'all, like, I traded in session. Like, I got inside of this trade inside of the session. So if y'all don't know how to get the indicator session, you just go to indicators and you type in sessions. And I got the one by Junior, not this one. I don't have that one. I got the one by Junior FX Addict. And then for my sessions, I just put 7 o'clock to 1600, which is 4 o'clock. That's what time New York session technically closed. And I'm willing to hold my trade. Like, if I get inside the market at a good entry point, I'm willing to hold my trade, especially if the market is going in my favor. And I keep continuously looking at the freaking the IBD app and the not the IBD app, the investing.com app and the CNBC app, and looking at the percentages. And if the percentages is still rising, like, that's more confirmation for me to hold my trade. So I'm in no rush to close my trade, especially if it's breaking highs. And the CNBC app and the investing.com app is the percentage is high. So basically, I'm gonna turn this session tab off so y'all don't get confused. So I got inside this trade around this area inside of this session on the 28th. So once I got into that trade, I actually fell asleep because I had to take a nap because I had to get back up and go to work. So I was in profit for a little bit, and then today was the actual day that it boosted up. And why did I take this trade? Okay, so I took this trade because I seen that previously we had a high here, and then price broke this high and it created a new one, which was here. Okay, not only did it create a new high, within this high we have gaps or imbalances or whatever you want to call it. This is a major thing for me, because if y'all haven't watched my imbalance video, make sure y'all go check that video out. Gems in that as well. This is a major key for me because all of this imbalance has to be filled. Okay, and not only that, but I know that if we come back above this level, I can hold this trade for a while until we get to this level. Okay, and I'm still in this trade. So the reason why I'm still in a trade, this was originally my take profit, but today I realized, like, there's no reason to close my trade for real. This was my original take profit, which was here, because price gave us this area where it wanted to go to previously. So I knew that once price was back above that 1548 level, I knew that once price was back above this level right here, that we could hold this trade all the way up to here. But today, as I'm looking at the market, I'm actually realizing that I could hold this trade for a little longer. And the reason why I know this is because I went up to a higher time frame. Okay, now this is a gem for y'all. If y'all wanted to hold y'all trades, y'all could do two things. This is what I do. In order for me to hold my trade, I basically look at the CNBC app and the investing.com app, and I'm paying attention to the percentages on the app. So if the percentages is rising, I'm continuously holding my trade. Also, that was one reason. My second reason is I will go up to a higher time frame, and I'm just looking at what do I have left of on my chart on a higher time frame. Okay, so this is the Pepperstone chart, but I normally use the what's this, the Andi, or however you pronounce it, I don't know, the Andi, but I use this one to like erase the chart and show y'all and like look at the higher time frames. But I'm normally on this one because of the candlesticks. The candlesticks are more accurate for me, and if y'all pay attention, like they are different. The candlesticks are different because the reason why I know how to hold this trade, I went to a daily time frame. And once I went to the daily time frame, I seen like this gap right here, like imbalance on a daily time frame. Do y'all know how strong that is, bro? When you have a imbalance on a daily time frame, bro, that is major. Now, but on this chart, on a Pepperstone chart, you don't see the gap, okay? So it don't look like it's a gap right here. But if you go to the other chart that I have marked up, the Ondi chart right here, and you on a daily time frame, you can see that. I'm gonna erase it and redraw it. You can see that this is a gap. This is a whole gap, bro. Boom. It's just like when you see these type of setups, bro, it just be so lovely because it's like, what's the rush? Like, I ain't in no rush. I'm not in a rush to close my trade, bro. So now that I see that, I mark that up as an imbalance for me. And then, wait, not demand, imbalance. All right, boom. I mark that up as an imbalance for me. And then price is back above this zone anyway. So I know that once price had got back above this daily zone for me, it's still okay to hold this trade because previously it gave us a high. So I know that once price is back above this daily zone, the area where it could test into is up here again, or at least minimum to this imbalance. Okay, and I think that's where I might take my profit, somewhere around this area, the imbalance area, because I don't know how far price go. I don't know if price is going to break this high and continue to go, or I don't know if price is going to retest this high and drop. So I'm cool with taking my profits on a daily, where imbalance is at. Okay, so price is still running, and I'm gonna put a screenshot up or whatever and show y'all. But the reason, also another reason why I know that price wants to continue to go higher and give me more confidence to hold the trade is because if you go, you know what I'm saying, to lower time frames, I'm gonna erase literally all this. So I gave y'all my reasons and everything like that, but I wanted to show y'all this. So if I'm looking, I'm gonna go to, let me see, wait, I gotta keep my entry point and stuff marked up for y'all though, so y'all know. So I'm gonna delete everything else. Alright, so another, and this is like my last reason why. So I got the CNBC app why I know how to hold my trade and price breaking highs, all right, on higher time frame. But also, I mean, I guess this is like the same thing too, because it's breaking high. So whenever you see like price make a new high, that's literally confirmation. I don't care how small the high is, it made a new high. So that's confirmation for you to hold the trade, bro. So basically, if you can't see price breaking a new high, breaking a high on a 1 hour time frame, you just go down to a lower time frame and you look. Some people might go to a 5 minute. Let's do a 5 minute, and you just look to see. You can either look with your naked eye, or you could turn on a smart money concept indicator like I showed y'all in my last video. Make sure y'all go check that video out, by the way, because that indicator really helped me on holding this trade too, bro. I'm not gonna cap. But y'all can see like, okay, this was my entry point. It gave us a breaker structure, bro. This was a confirmation for me to hold a trade, and then it gave us another breaker structure, bro, right here. This was a new high in the market. So I know that price wants to continue to go higher. It's just going to pull back, and hopefully it don't pull back to break these lows. But if it pull back and break these lows, then you might not have an accurate pullback. It might be changing this uptrend, but it didn't do that. So it broke structure again. So once it broke structure again, it created a new high, bro. Like price is continuously making new highs. And this is more confirmation for me to let me know that, okay, it's safe to hold this trade. We got another breaker structure right here. So boom, price came up, it broke, and it created a new high right here. So now I know that price wants to come back, boom, and maybe continue higher. Oh, it's white. I'm like, I know I'm drawing this. So maybe it wants to do this, or maybe it wants to pull all the way back down here before it continues to go higher. But however, I do know price is going to go higher because it gave us a new high. This was our previous high, this is our current high. So all of this is a new high. So if price end up breaking this little demand zone, it's fine for me, because if price come down here, that's even better. That's even more confidence for me to stack more trades, because I know that once price get down here, I'm able to take my profits all the way up here and maybe put my stops below here. And this is a 1 in 3 risk to reward, easy, without even thinking about it, y'all. Without even thinking about it. So whenever you see price breaking highs, that is more confirmation for y'all to hold y'all trade and less stress, and just stay away from the chart, bro. Like, stay away from the chart, because honestly, me sleeping, if it wasn't for me having to sleep and get some rest and be at work, I probably would be stalking the charts. I ain't gonna lie. Like, sometimes I do find myself doing that, but I'm actually glad that I'm able to not look at my phone and not look at the charts all the time, because it's giving me confidence to hold my trade longer. I hope I explained the video in depth for y'all, in depth for y'all, and y'all enjoy the video. I will come back with an update of this video, because I am holding this trade for now, because I do see like its potential on a higher time frame to hold it. So I'll make an update video on this video whenever I do close my trade, or if I decide to close the trade early. So I'll see y'all in the next video.